This is the diary of the griever named John Weaver, which is me. Shout out to Artist in Recovery. Morning, dude. What's going on, Daryl? I was watching MSNBC just a few seconds ago, and they have this another person out there with doing another "I was dying, but then I was transformed" kind of book, and he's selling it for profit again. You know what I keep telling people on my channel? And I keep saying it and I keep reminding it, and it may drive the other people crazy at this point over here, but this is about it. You do yours concerning about recovering addiction. And me, sometimes I'll do it for mine too, but mostly mine deals with the emotional trauma I've been through. Uh, a lot of damage happened, and I dealt with death a long time ago, but I don't publicize it for money. I talk about it to people about it. I don't make a damn dime or a penny off of the thing. I sure as hell don't write books about it. And I'm not, I hope to God I don't, because I don't want to sell off. I don't want to sell myself cheap on this one. To me, talking about death experience is not about profiting off the damn thing. It's therapy for me, basically. And people may look at writing the books as therapy. For me, it is therapy. I am not proselytizing. I am not getting money off of people because I went through an experience. Screw that noise. I am sharing my experience, strength, and hope without any funding, without hope of any getting financial rewards because I'm not looking forward to it. I'm just telling my story, what it is. I'm trying to keep my sanity and my wits about me. A long time ago, yeah, I died on an operating table, 4 years old. Back in 1970, I was told it was a rare thing. Well, actually, it was years later I was told it was a rare thing. But open heart surgery, you crack open the chest, and then you open up the heart while putting the kid on a heart lung machine they had back then. And they were lucky, they were surprised that, oh, he's a strong kid, he'll live. No, first time up is an experience that scares the hell out of you. You see the white light, then there's a figure in the white light, and then they're telling you it's not your time yet, go back. Okay, go back in, and then come back out again. And you go back down again. And one more time, and it's like 3 times up and 3 times back. Do I believe that there's an afterlife? Yeah. I believe there's a God. Well, if he's out there, he's probably sent somebody out there to keep my ass safe or not. One idea that may have occurred to me, I may or may not have, I don't know. There's no way for me to confirm it with my idea. The idea just popped to me. What the hell if the guy was out there, it was actually my biological sperm donor in that white light? I don't know who the hell was paying the bills during that time from but after after I did a phone call and talked to this guy who's supposed to be my father, I don't know. I mean, I wish I could have talked to my mother about that one. Was it my father or was it not my biological sperm donor? And was he dead? Or who the hell was in the light? I don't know. I have no idea to confirm it. But there are things going through my head on that one that probably I'll have to investigate a little bit later on that one. But I don't know. It's just some things going in my head. I have to figure this stuff out like crazy. But I understand when you go, you go. I mean, there's sometimes there's no choice in situations and conditions that may not be possible for you to remain in your mortal corpse, except uh, be in a different condition and mentality that you've never been through before. Me, it was just pure panic. It was pure fear. I didn't think on it a long time ago. I really didn't. It's only taken me decades to analyze it, to figure it out in my adulthood. Back then I was a kid. I was dealing things in a kid's perspective. So maybe there was somebody I don't know. I don't know who it was. Maybe there was somebody I knew. But I can tell you one thing: open heart surgery hurts like a son of a bitch. I mean, hell, 4 years old, I have catheterization going through. They're trying to shove something through my arm, and I have a metal barrier that's right over here. I'm on a table like this, and I still got the scars that's stitched up on this one. I had to knock my ass out to put the stitch work in there and staples. And I'll tell you one thing: staples, when you're pulling it off the damn skin, it hurts because skin goes around the staple, and it hurts. It hurt and it bleeding like crazy. You still had to put some patches on it, and after that, I was all right. But they had to make sure that the skin was healed enough for them to remove the staples with a staple remover. It just hurt like crazy. It just really did. But I've heard and read a few books about people going into the light and experiencing things and coming back down and being changed persons. And then the next thing I know, they're making money off the damn thing. There had been a television show, I think a television movie based off of one particular book. And there had been another movie done in the 90s on that one. This one person died and comes back to life, and he's part of a smaller cadre of people who have been through it. I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's nice to have a support group like that, but for people trying to utilize it, people trying to cash in on it, maybe I would have had different thoughts about it back in the 90s. I mean, I was feeling different back then, almost indifferent to it, but recognizing there had to be some kind of spiritual awakening happening back then. Just wasn't paying attention to it much. Or I was trying to seek something that would have been telling me that this was all right to go through. Okay, fine. But I don't make a damn dime on these things, on these videos. I'm not doing it. If I'm going to tell a story, I'll tell a story. I'm not making a profit over it. I'm not going to stick my hand in the camera and says, "I'm telling you a story. Pay me, pay me, pay me." Well, I may do that for my own work if I'm going to be writing stories about that one. But when it comes down for my own near-death experience, forget it. I'm not. No, 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 no. On my own suffering, I'm going to make money off of it. I'm suffering so much. Please pay me. I am suffering so much. You must pay me, please. Yes? Give me a frickin' break. Ugh. So while Daryl, you're trying to find interesting topics to put on your channel there, so hopefully you can make money one way or another off of that stuff. That's on your shtick there. But my shtick, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this. There's so much crap going on in the world that I am not doing this to other people. One thing I do need to do is take care of myself a lot better. That's for darn sure. Because I feel like I haven't been doing it in a long while. No, I haven't. I really haven't been taking care of myself as much. I'm watching CNN talking about artificial intelligence being utilized in different areas, including a chatbot voice. One particular actress is ticked off about it. She's going after a company or so. And then we're also talking about artificial intelligence screwing up with the election. Great, artificial intelligence with a voice saying, "Please vote for this person over here." And if I don't, "You must vote for this human, otherwise we have Skynet coming after you." I don't think so, Scooter Boys. I don't think so. Other than that, this is another useless chat.